tell me? You're gonna tell me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a
and
burger.
Put it to rest.
Do it.
Now we know. Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face. Will you punch the burger?
I'm gonna throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up.
Come on.
You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. We've seen him 2 places.
What's going on? March 5th, Tuesday, March 5th, Healthy Debate. We're going to have Willie Picasso on at 4:45. Those are always entertaining. We'll touch on it in depth there as well, but Jetski was kind of gave me one of those, like, I was like, hey, he went a little hard. Jetski, I equated it to I bumped into him on the street and he pulled out a shotgun.
Yeah, he.
Like, I didn't know he was that touchy about. We'll get in. I got the whole thing, but
Only thing was,
a little touchy
from
about
his
art.
perspective. Unprovoked shot. You took an unprovoked shot,
I mean,
and he came in with a nuclear.
Yeah,
weapon.
honestly, Healthy Debate, you got fucking facial. Yeah, and I'm a Bosco guy, but like, you're like, whoa, why are you coming at me when you came at him?
I didn't say that.
And I'm on Will's
He
side.
has every right to come, but I bumped into him on the street. He came with a shotgun. He's a fucking lunatic.
Blew your head. I mean,
And I'm a
look,
Nebraska guy. I wrote in there like.
as a lunatic though, you can approve of someone going lunatic on your ass.
Yeah, it was over something like. Oh, I mean, we'll touch on it too. Painting still kind of sucks.
No,
I'm
it does
gonna
not
grill
suck.
him on
Did you
that.
see it?
I saw it. Would you want to pull it up real quick?
You can pull it up. Yeah.
Dude, I actually think it was pretty good and like.
Yeah.
It's like spin art.
That's cool.
Drag it over a little bit.
Like that's way more worthy of.
I
Like,
think like low key, if the year 10 was like touched
That's-
up a little bit,
yeah, the
that
big-
could kind of go hard on a shirt. Not full tie-dye shirt, but I think
Will should sell
there's
that
a way
shirt.
to make that a shirt. You might have just like made a merch design for him. Low
I
key.
better get a cut then. I mean, he was just gonna bury this painting. I brought this thing back to life. Yeah, so we'll get into that deep. The Kelsey people are very upset. Me and Dukes got into it. Cons wrote a blog, which is crazy. You know, he's agreeing with me how far things have turned that way. All I'm saying is a polo. Just wear sleeves, bro. Just wear sleeves.
Oh shit, we got a lot of calls right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering.
Have you seen? Did you see Jason Kelsey yesterday?
I didn't watch the actual because I was on the mountain. I didn't watch the actual interview, but I obviously heard watched the show back and saw like your take on it. I love the fact that you got instant karma by smacking your hand on the desk. That was kind of funny.
It was so bad.
I do get what you're saying though. Like he could have looked a little bit more professional. Like
He's never worn a fucking collared shirt in his life. Why would he wear it for his fucking?
What if he went
retirement?
collared shirt, no sleeves? Would you have been?
No, that would
mad
have been
about
even
that? It'd be
worse.
worse?
That would have been
Okay.
even. It would have looked like a wrestling, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Tough week for you, to be honest.
It's only Tuesday.
I-
What the fuck side are you on?
I honestly this week I might be on everyone else's side.
Okay,
I'm on. We've never disagreed more in our lives on Kelsey, Will.
What's the other one?
I think that's really it.
I was waiting.
But
for
like
a
we
bomb.
never really disagree on this much shit. So it's like it's only Monday. Like tough week for Bosco. Like Kelsey
only
people are coming.
Tuesday.
Kelsey people are going after him. Will basically murdered him yesterday.
I think the Kelsey thing, like you had to have known that like there was going to be
100%.
some
I knew what I was
negative
doing.
feedback.
Yeah, coming at the
He's
Philly
literally
people.
the most, like,
I
beloved
touched on
man
all of. I hit
in
all the things. I
sports
said
media.
that the statue. I went after Monet Davis. I went after all of them. So I knew what I was doing with the Philly people. Again, I wasn't really even going at Will. That's kind of a crazy. Like, listen, you got to get a blog up. You know what I mean? I saw the painting. I was like, he can't seriously think this is good.
Yeah.
And I wrote it very tongue in cheek. It's a very like.
I think you
still
got to
think
put.
we're friends. We'll see. He's banned from Happy Hour right now. We'll touch on that.
You know what? That's fair.
You probably should have to.
So you're saying you went after his painting, he went after you.
Yeah, I mean, he
Okay.
fucking went berserk.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. We'll talk to him. I got a lot of things on that list. So
you
we'll
guys
get him.
should do a head-to-head, like 10 minutes, easel to easel competition on who can create the better painting.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That would be good.
You guys go to like a paint and pour?
I do like that.
Yeah. Wow. That's a good video. Paint and pour.
I do. Oh yeah, is that what you drink?
You drink
Yeah.
the wine. Yeah.
Yeah, I would do white. I would do white wine.
You and like your wife or whatever, your
Yeah, yeah,
girlfriend,
you
you guys like
paint.
paint a little bit.
Yeah. Or we bring Phil and just go to one of those weirdo things where you paint the nudes. And Phil does the same thing. Phil's painting at the end of the day. is
Oh,
gonna
like
be
the college
this.
class when they have like
Yeah.
the nude ladies sit down and everyone's got to draw 'em? That's oh my god, that would be so great.
Here's Phil's painting at the end of the day.
Maybe we do
Can you
that.
zoom in on that? Can you zoom in on that? That's Phil at the end of I gotta add some hair. Phil has that at the end of the day.
The camera's stuck in there, so we can't.
It's all right.
If you want to go up, yeah, it's autofocus. It should be good.
It's like we get Phil. Like,
Phil would have that at the end of the day.
who would go naked for Phil to paint?
Well, like
I mean, I
they
think
do
they
that. They
send
probably do it at like
somebody in.
NYU art department or something. Like they
Yeah,
probably
they
will have
send
that.
somebody in. Imagine if the girl just walked out.
No,
She
I
was
don't,
like, if she sees the audience and she's like, I'm out.
no, I think that they're contractually obligated to just chill. That's a tough gig to just sit there naked. You got to have some stones or nips to just like chill.
What if you gotta go piss?
You can't. I don't think. I wonder how long those
What
are.
if you need like a? What if
How
you
much
get
do you
cold?
think they pay Healthy Debate? We learn something new on this every day. Google it. How much do you think they pay a guy or girl? Girls definitely get paid more, by the way.
Yeah, look at OnlyFans.
What, so what would you call that? Like, is
I wonder
it
what OnlyFans
naked?
has done to the market.
How much?
I don't know.
I would guess.
Do those
for-
things even exist, or is that like a joke? Because that was always on sitcoms. Is that like a
This
real
is the worst
thing?
Google I've ever had.
It's
How
on a work
much-
computer. Dude,
How much
give
do
me
you
a
get
call.
paid to stand naked and get painted in art?
Yeah, is that what it says? All right, give me a call in between.
Oh
We'll let-
shit! Wow! Shout out Google. Models pose in the. And this is one class, and it said the pay is $27.53 for 3 hours worth of class.
$2,700?
No, $27.53. Maybe,
What?
Maybe it's $27 an hour.
No. Is that how much the class costs?
That's in California.
This is an art model. Models pose in the nude. Oh, I don't want to fucking sign up for this.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna put your email. Whatever.
All right, give me a call in between. Get me some figures.
It's $27.53 an hour
What?
for a 3 hour class.
That's horrible.
So you get like less than $100 to be just butt ass naked in front of a bunch of horny.
That's
design
horrific.
students.
How much? Yeah, but they don't know it's you.
But you still gotta stand there naked in front of a bunch of people.
That's also like for it probably doesn't have
Like
for the
then
girls,
you
but
become like this like urban legend. Like, bro, this guy was in my paint class. And he's got a fucking soda can.
think about
but
the
it's like a
slime
mini
that's
soda
on that
can.
seat after you
And
get
not
up for
thick.
3 hours.
It just looks like the inches of a soda can.
That seat's got if it's like an old like sweaty fat dude.
They call him Thumb Dick. You see this guy in my paint class? They call him Thumb Dick. Like it's not good.
Yeah, like you become like an ironic painting. Like you don't even like they're like, all right,
Yeah.
like, this, the guy standing there, then it's like, holy
Or
shit,
you tell
sit
people
down.
like you got to go sign up for this class. If this guy comes back, he's like gross, and they describe it to you. Like then you're like the gross guy that people paint.
Yeah, but you gotta come in like out of town. Like you kind of gotta be like, hey, bad comparison, but like a Ted Bundy of the. Of
Do you think there's any?
Like, you gotta go like all over America.
Nah, if you do
Do
that,
you think
definitely
there's
are getting
anybody who
off to
waits
people
waits
watching.
outside for the model and like takes their shot? Like, hey, would you like to get dinner sometime?
100%.
That's got to
Sure.
be the biggest like no fucking chance I'm ever meeting this person. They should like there should be cops like hidden, and if somebody does approach them, you call the cops immediate jail.
I see what you're saying, but like,
I bet they give them some.
I don't
type
blame.
Of
It's one of
buffer
those
to
things.
get
Like
out,
I mean,
clothed.
think
and
of it
leave.
reverse. Like the whole point when you're physically attracted to somebody is, I wonder what they look like naked. I bet it's good. So like they got that out of the get go right away. You know what I
it's
mean?
like a stripper. They're like dating a stripper, but not a stripper. Also, like they're in the same environment. You know, like when you're like in art and you're painting artists, or like you're the person getting painted of like naked. You kind of just are like in that. That's your universe. So it's probably so normal for them.
Yeah.
Where it's not that weird. But
Yeah.
for like if one of us just like approached in that environment, we'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Jetski might be a little too young. You keep talking about Sydney Sweeney, you know, and
Yeah, I do.
the watermelon delivery, the watermelon truck that she's rocking.
Yeah.
Kate Winslet, as a young man, was a groundbreaking moment as a
Titanic.
kid. Yeah, groundbreaking.
I saw a tweet really quick on Sydney Sweeney just for this weekly Sydney Sweeney update. I saw somebody say, if Sydney Sweeney gets one more month of publicity like she's getting right now, the ass market will drop astronomically and won't come back forever.
Well, around this time in February was when the swimsuit model, Sports Illustrated swimsuit used to come out. They should have timed it where she was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and then went into SNL. Now that's like both of those are outdated, but that like in 1998, that would have been the like double setup of like that's a double dip of like the biggest things you could be a part of.
When did the pivot happen from when it was like tall, skinny, big tits, no ass to just curvaceous, big booty women?
When you're 15.
Was it the No, I'm saying like in pop culture. Like, was it the Kardashians? Because like that's what
Yeah,
it used
probably.
to be. Like every video vixen in like hard rock and roll songs was always like a blonde, kind of bimbo-looking woman with
Well,
huge
Dukes
butt,
of
huge
Hazzard.
tits.
Dukes of Hazzard. for young Kev was probably the first one where I was like,
Yeah, I'd say maybe the Kardashians.
I think Kardashians is the right call. 2012,
It's
2014.
a good shift.
They started the BBL wave.
Yeah, Dukes, give me one.
Gavin, Jersey.
Yo, you got me, Rico?
Yeah.
All right. I got a would you rather for you, okay? So, would you rather for the whole Mets season, like all 162 games, you have to watch them with Frank the Tank, either you're at Citi Field or you're on his couch, or until their season's over, you have to poop without your phone?
Easily, I could do that second one. It's not
Poop
ideal.
without your phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
There's been a lot of
Pooping
times
on
when
your phone
you're
is
when you're rushing to make the delivery there, that the phone just stays in the thing, because you're barely in.
Yeah,
you
and
sit
it's
down
like-
and you're like this the whole time. Like, so there's times I don't even look at my phone.
Well, I don't know.
I
Maybe
love
Gen
Frank.
Z,
I
but
love
it's like
Frank.
the
There's
end of
no
the- it's
chance
like-
I would do 162.
Yeah, that's
because
crazy.
you also have to factor
That's-
this in. The way you watch Met games is, like you don't watch all of them. So now it means I got to watch all 9 innings of 162 and how bad they are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's tough. And there's a lot of times where like you check in on it on the West Coast, you fall asleep to it at night. You're at a party, you go inside, watch an inning, come back. You're at a barbecue. It's the summer. Like, there's no chance I watch all 162 games. I watch a lot, but now I got to watch all of them, and I'm inside, and I'm like, think of the times and when they go. 4 o'clock every Saturday, I got to be at Frank's apartment or at the game. It kind of ruins your whole day. I love baseball, watch a lot of the games. Kind of ruins your whole summer. That's every Saturday, and then every Sunday at 1 o'clock. I'd like to jump in a pool.
Yeah,
I'd like
all
to
right.
jump in a pool every once in a while. Just saying.
All right.
I also think not having your phone is probably going to help. Like, I feel like the hemorrhoid numbers probably skyrocketed when smartphones became so popularized. So it
I
might
end up
help
staying on there for a while.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
The Sopranos.
Yeah,
Shout out
like
to
the
Robert.
time, the
Robert.
time is definitely longer.
Robert Eiler says that he doesn't go in with the phone, and neither does Meadow Soprano. I didn't need to know Meadow Soprano takes shits, but whatever. Like, there's certain things I don't want to hear, but that clip came up, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to hear about that. But
Yeah, it used to be like magazines. Like if you ever had like
Yeah.
I don't know.
when I was in college,
That was
we
their
had a divider in the common room. There was 6 of us, and the bathroom had the shower, and then you had a stall so that if you were in the shower, somebody could go in the bathroom, and then you had the sink to the offside. It was kind of a big bathroom. I would post Sudokus on the wall. I would tape them to the wall so we could do them like while you were doing it, or a magazine article. I would post them on the thing so guys could read. The days of magazines, there should be a magazine rack while you're taking a shit.
I agree.
There also should be a way.
bring back magazine racks.
There also should be a way to waterproof, be able to read while you're in the shower as well. Healthy debate.
Tablet with a
Wow.
screen on it.
You know, yeah. I mean, you can get or I don't know. I'm a big radio in the shower guy,
Yeah, I like that too.
so I always was in that. I'm also a sing in the shower guy, which roommates have hated in the past. Dukes, give me one more.
Scott, Long Island.
Rico,
What's up?
healthy debate. Derek Jeter, all-time Yankee Hall of Famer. Does him having oral herpes or any celebrity diminish his stats for what he did for the Yankees? And is it even a big deal? Everybody's got that shit.
I don't know if that's confirmed. Is that what he has? He has oral herpes?
They say like 70% of the population is
HSV1,
exposed
cold.
to it.
He gets cold sores. It's no big deal.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think he's overrated. We've touched on this a bunch. He's definitely overrated. You know, selfish kind of guy. Didn't move for A-Rod. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm out on Jeter. I don't really care about the herpes. I'm out on Jeter. You guys suck Jeter off. It's what you do. Buzz through him because we might have to guess a little bit earlier than we expected.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I told him 4:30. Is that cool? You want to do even earlier?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
so
cool.
depending on the calls, I
Nikki
think
C,
it's
Chicago.
yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
little rough day here over here. You know, I know you've been in the freight business. Tough day slinging freight for
Oh,
myself.
it's the worst. The worst.
Yeah, I got guys detention, layover, all that bullshit.
Memorial Day weekend with the melons, bro. Worst.
Trying to get
Worst.
home to the wife in Laredo, Texas. I got to
Yep.
make that happen. It's just the whole thing.
Yep.
Hey, Jet Ski, really happy you're back. It's like Monday. You're watching First Take or one of those ESPN, and you want your guy on there, and he's not there yesterday. Really really stung when I didn't see Jetski in the booth yesterday. So glad you're back.
I appreciate that. I think Dukes and Meek held it down, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah. Meek had some. Dukes might have slipped Meek some 3-chi yesterday, but because Meek was a little off his game yesterday, but he's usually spot on.
Yeah, we lost Phil today. We lent him out. We
Hey,
We're
we
a
getting
team player.
Mark Sanders Bosco streams?
I think so. Yeah, I'm not announcing anything that's not been public. I'm hoping you get what you get. You don't get upset, but I think it's gonna be a good year in terms of the streams. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, we love it.
Yeah.
All right, excited to see. I'll keep it short. Excited to see what you got with Compton today.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks,
That's where we're at. Tonight I like Kansas State. By the way, I like Providence. No, I'm sorry. I like Georgetown.
Estrada tonight. Tonight.
We need Estrada. It's a big one going to Gainesville. I like Kansas State.
Hey, quick question.
Is this guy gonna let me throw picks? Nikki, say, come on, a little etiquette.
I'm sorry. I know etiquette. I know.
Kansas State tonight in a
I'm
Super
kinda
Bowl.
Like Bosco. I like to interrupt.
Kansas State in a Super Bowl. I think they keep it close. Give me the 11. Georgetown. I think that's at plus 7.5. That's a Super Bowl as well. They want nothing more than to ruin that season. They could get run out of the gym by 40, but I'm going to take the 7.5. And the other one I was on, it'll come to me. I like Milwaukee to win the Horizon, 22-1, and I like Ark State 8-1.
Colorado.
Ark State 8-1 to win the Sun Belt, and I also am on Oklahoma minus 5.5 tonight in a game they need to get into the tournament. Get some 20 wins, puts them on the right side of the bubble.
Hey, there we go. And hey, why is Mush against Bama? Does he not remember a couple years ago he was on Oates' boat? Does he not remember a couple fucking years ago he was on Oates' boat?
I think it was
enjoying himself.
I think the way that was going, there was a very clear divide between Alabama and Arkansas. And I like the Arkansas people, see him every year, but it seems like he is feeding. I went feeding the ground for Bama. He went feeding the ground for Arkansas.
Yeah, what has Musselman done for him since? Nothing.
He's a good guy. He's having a hard year. He's a good guy.
I know. All right, I'll shut up.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Nicky. All right, load throw him, Dukes.
Anthony, Brooklyn.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's
Healthy
up?
debate here. I got a good one. I feel like there's too many quarterbacks that are going in the first round for sure. Like, I don't think they're worthy of a first rounder. If A.J. McCarron was in today's day, he would 100% be a first rounder. Healthy debate.
Maybe, but what makes him any different than what he was back then? Because he was kind of a game manager back then, to a degree, at least what I remember of him. He was a winner, I know that.
I looked at the stats. His stats are all better than J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, he was playing for Bama. Yeah, I think McCarthy, I don't know. McCarron was one of those guys I thought was going to work out, all-time college winner. Didn't really make it happen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think today's day, I would say he's 100% a first rounder. Like, everyone's a first rounder now.
No, I think it depends. I think it depends on quarterbacks and what teams need. So, like, if all these guys hit this year, there's going to be way less teams that need quarterbacks next year. It fluctuates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
It fluctuates. So, we'll see.
All right, let's go Georgetown. Fuck
Yeah.
PCBC.
No, we like the PCBC. They can win the game. This Georgetown covers. I don't know. McCarron I was not expecting to dissect McCarron's career today. That's a hell of a pull. Duke's next one.
John, Jersey.
Hey, what's going on, Rico?
What's up?
I want your opinion, a healthy debate. I know Jersey Jerry, big night tonight. Got to try and break that record. I don't know how he's going to do it. What does he have to hit? 500 plus?
Yeah,
threes?
so I was doing the math. So hold your thought. I was doing the math. If he's
Sure.
I like Jerry. If he's a 25% three-point shooter, he's got to make 509 threes. 509 times 4, 6, 3, 0, 3.
It's like
2,300? He's going to take 2,300 threes? How many do you think you could take? You get shot out. How many can you take in an hour? And that's if somebody's rebounding for him quick. 2,300.
Right.
I mean, you could probably take. It doesn't take more than a second to take a shot.
once you get tired, that's gonna slow down.
So what do we think he's taking? Probably
on average, maybe 20 to
like
30 in a minute.
100 in an. You think he takes 20 or 30 in a minute? Oh yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah, that's a good point. So 20 to 30 in a minute. So 30 in a minute times 60. Is that 180? No, 1,800. You only think it's gonna take an hour to take 1,800 shots?
I'm just going off the math.
Am I doing that math right?
I don't think so.
0.
Well, the thing is,
yeah,
so he
1,800.
can do whatever he wants after 500, minimum threes, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he's got to hit a boatload of free throws, too, like 700 free throws.
That, too. He's got to hit 750.
Yeah, I called him. He didn't answer. I was going to tell him stay on his feet. I don't think you get the best shots, but you have to take – your legs are going to – that's where you get it. Your legs are dead. I think he's got to take as many on the ground as possible.
I was saying this for
even threes.
I agree.
He's got to take a lot of threes on the ground.
Or just
That's
you gotta
right.
Perfect the Rick Barry fucking granny shot, and I think that'll save your arms a little bit.
A little bit.
If you're popping into it with your legs,
He's
if you
got to
get that
change
down,
it up at some
Yeah,
point.
I think he's got to do the math in terms of how many points he can score before the hard parts, and he should just do a Mikan drill beforehand.
I like that.
Quick, 'cause the
I
other
really, the healthy debate is this. He says he's going to get this done in under 10 hours. I don't see it. I think it's going to be another couple of days, just like the golf thing. I mean, a hole-in-one on a par 3 sounds a hell of a lot easier than this. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I mean, I think there's not a lot of misses on layups, and that's not a lot of
That's
physical effort. So if he does get pull the numbers up, he's got to hit 509 threes times 3, 7, 2, 0, 2, 17. So 1,700 of his points, I think, have to come from threes, and he's got to hit 792 free throws. That's 9, 9, 4, 1. That's 24.99. That's about 2,500, and he still has another 1,000 points to go.
1,000.
Yeah, but 500 layups, man, is not that hard.
No.
I think you can make 60.
I think you're right. I think
he could probably make
as many
50.
threes
Yeah.
as he can hit.
So he's got to make 1,000 points. He can make 50 layups in a minute. 50 times 2 is 100. That's 100 points in a minute. It's going to take 10 minutes to get 1,000 points.
This is VP Big Cat Corp, and he has this is going to be 5 shots per minute. So you could do the math here. He has to score
Only 5 shots a minute? Is he the only one rebounding?
I'm sure he has a rebound.
5 shots in a minute seems low.
But I think that's to preserve
energy.
I guess.
his energy probably.
762 points. That's if you go 40%.
I think he comes right out with a Mikan drill.
If he shoots 40% from free throw, he'll take 1,900 attempts free throw.
Also, don't ever go lefty. Just stay right. Do the Mikan drill righty and keep your feet.
I think he's fucked.
This is hard. Yeah, it's
10.
really hard.
What's he gonna shoot from 3? I think 10% is fair.
I said 25. I was giving him. That's high.
Dude,
I just think this is going to take way longer than the golf thing. And before I leave you guys, do we think that Jerry gets that hole-in-one in the same amount of time or at all in real life at a real course with no wind?
No.
He was.
What do we think there?
I mean, those things are accurate. And also, he wasn't, it wasn't showing his drive that he got a hold of it and he was hitting it 465.
Yeah.
You're hitting 56, 90 degrees. He could do that pretty accurately. I don't know how they measure that thing. He was pretty dialed in. It seemed like he was hitting it right at the stick, 90 yards. He was pretty dialed in with that. But on a real course, yeah, I think a green is a little like the real breaks of a green. You've seen a putt where you think you know it, and it just fucking takes a left.
It's just gone.
So,
Do you see this too? It says it's gonna take 1.1 days, 27 hours.
27 hours for the. Oh my god.
This is with him
gotta have
shooting
an
40%
ambulance
from
on
3,
standby.
10% from 3, 70% from 2.
I see the 5 shots a minute. I think is a little low. He can come out and get 1,000 in 10 minutes on layups alone. But he's a little bit of a showman. I don't think he's just gonna take.
Dude,
the
I
1,000.
don't know about that.
What?
You're thinking you get 1,000 points off layups alone in 10 minutes?
Do the math.
got
How
it.
many layups do you think? 50 may be a little bit excessive. You could take 40. You could take 40 layups in a minute.
You'll also be exhausted, and then you have to
That's
shoot all the
500
threes.
layups.
So then you're just going to take
Yeah,
that
but
10%. You're going to
guys,
take that 10%.
He's not fucking. He's not going down the lane and taking fucking layups.
I know, if it's just
I'm saying
this.
he's literally. I mean, I got basketballs over there, but he's literally. What are we talking about physically?
You would get tired after 75 of those.
Agreed, but
It's taxing.
you got it. He set the point. It's his shot. What do you want me to do? I'm just game planning it.
See, this is the other thing we're deferring.
People
on
are
now.
also getting worked up too. Did you guys? I said to Tate, jokingly, I'm like, can you give him one of your rebounding guns that you have
I
in your
saw
house?
it.
People went fucking berserk, a
Why?
little bit of a callback.
Why?
I don't know. They were like, "It's not funny. You're a loser. blog about it, Tate. Like, me and Tate are okay right now. Trading blobs and sets. Like, I think a rebounding gun helps him.
Yeah,
with
100%.
this,
It's like
especially with the threes.
Yeah, definitely.
But you got to remember, rebounding gun only holds your misses a certain amount. You got to miss short.
So
I would miss long too because I'm not a great shooter. Jerry, if he's shooting 25% for three, he might miss long, and then you got to go get it anyway. You know what I mean? The racks of balls, I think, help.
Also, Bosco, if you're saying he's going to go as fast as you think he is on the twos, I just want to point out his three-point percentage would definitely go down from 10%.
Yeah. All right, so what do you think the game plan is?
Shoot the threes first.
Shoot the threes first?
No, I think you got to go. You
Got to get the hard stuff out of the way.
I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I think you got to do the free throws and then the threes when you get comfortable, maybe.
I don't hate that.
If you do, but if you start layups and go crazy hard, burn yourself out, like he can chill for 45 minutes, regain some strength, and then go to threes.
Yeah.
Take his break.
Free throws don't take much of an effort, too. He should be.
Yeah, but I think when you're tired, what would you rather do? Like, your arms are tired. Your arms, just by doing this, they're going to be tired no matter what.
I don't know. He's in a
I
war.
think if I'm tired, I'd rather just sit there, jack up three, wait, jack up a three, then just like.
You need your legs for
He's
life.
in a war. He's in a war zone anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think he's going to, like, I think when we do the show tomorrow, I would expect.
Should still be going. We're going to have 3 potential live streams going. Who do you think is in hell the most right now?
I mean, if I'm Clemmer.
Jerry, or Coleman. Because there's no chance Coleman gets that name.
Dude, could you imagine being Clemmer being 100 hours in solitary confinement?
I feels like he's
Was the Coleman thing, like, spontaneous? Like, I obviously was in the air.
I think so. I think Kurt
yesterday.
just kind of, like, put it in.
So just, like, mid-show, did he say this?
I think so,
And then, so Coleman
I only listened to a
came into
portion
work to
yesterday,
do a
and
regular
then
show and then just stayed on.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. And he's never going to get it. Yeah, he's never going to get it. Dukes, how many more you got?
We could just wait. Do we want to?
No, I would say go with him now.
Mike Jersey.
Because I think he's going to take about a half hour. You got a lot?
Yeah.
All right, so.
Mike Jersey.
How many is a lot?
6.
Oh, really?
Bosco, you got me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Bosco. First, I wanted to ask you, how's your hand feeling? That was looking rough.
Better, but tough.
Hey, the blogs are still coming out, though. Way to play through adversity today.
Thanks.
All right, Rico. I want to do a little healthy debate here. It's a gloomy Tuesday, and I'm thinking about summer. Of all the days on think of a weekend, what was your favorite for a DJ? Were you a late night Friday, Sunday fun day? If you had to pick one in a weekend?
Yeah, Saturday night was the marquee night. Thursday and Sunday were rarities, and then it took me a little while to realize Sundays were the best days. So looking back now, knowing the whole piece of it, Sunday day, the best. Saturday night, unbelievable. I think theme nights are third, and then Friday nights are fourth.
I agree with you on Sunday. I would put Friday happy hour above Saturday night.
Yeah, it depends though. If you got guys working till 5 o'clock, they're not getting down there by then. If you're in a bad mood from traffic when you get there, it's kind of like it's a tough spot. I think Friday is a less of a crew. Seems like everybody's down there on a Saturday, but it's a good one. Dukes, give me the next one. Sorry, Mike. Good call. We gotta get to Will because Will's the bulk. We got him on.
We'll do Cam and then we'll hit it.
All right, give me one more.
Cam, you're on.
Am I on?
Yep.
All right. How do you feel about Dartmouth men's basketball unionizing? How does that change the college landscape? Are we going to start to see like CBAs and lockouts in NCAA? No more March Madness. What the hell's going on here?
No, I think didn't we try this once before with like the Ivy kids or Northwestern?
So yeah, that's what he was just saying, that the Dartmouth kids from the Ivies, they unionized, and it was official today.
Yeah, but it's just them. I had heard the whole Ivy at a certain point.
Well, it's now a precedent set. So now it's like, what is the SEC, ACC going to do? What's the rest of the Ivy going to do? If they underperform, can they be fired from Dartmouth?
Right.
It's a sticky situation now.
I don't know. I don't like when curveballs get thrown into the things I love. I don't see the benefit of them unionizing. Like, you're already getting paid. Granted, you're not getting paid a lot of NIL at Dartmouth. I don't fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck up their education too.
I'm not blowing it off. I just don't want the sticky situations of this shit to happen now. We're in March.
Well, who cares about the nerds? Who cares about
Yeah.
the nerds? They're not gonna.
No, but the problem is,
shit.
you're right. A bunch of SEC 5-star point guards come out or in the portal, and they're like, "Hey, we're holding out." I really don't know. We've already seen guys completely skip college to go to the G League. I don't really know. I don't want. It's something
like
I don't want to
college
think
is
about.
turning into the pros. High school is gonna be fucked.
It's something I don't want to think about. Yeah, because that's how it trickles down. What they do in the NBA goes to college, college goes to high school. The whole thing's fucked. You're right.
I'm gonna be watching 8th graders on ESPN in 2 years.
There's nothing wrong with that. Get them young. Scout the talent.
All right, so we got a special guest online.
All
We're
right.
gonna obviously pre-roll his.
Probably the most recurring guest we've had on this show somehow.
Correct. So he obviously, like we said before, fired a nuclear bomb at you. So we're gonna play that in case anyone hasn't
All right,
seen
we'll
it.
run it up.
Hold on, volume. Good job, idiot. My bad.
Got it?
It's up, but it's not going. Can we get it?
What are you doing? You're coming at the painting I posted yesterday that I made with my wife on a little surprise day activity? Is this a slow day at the office? I got a picture you right now. You're probably coming in all moping because you got the saggy energy at all times. Like, how you doing? How's the family? Just for me to ask, hey, Rico, how you doing, man? How's the family? Oh, family's good. Work up and down. But coming at the painting, which, by the way, I thought of that painting on the spot. I created that out of thin air. That's how deep the creative bag is. And it's funny how you casually forget to mention that my self-portrait hung in the hallway in 2002 at the North County Middle School for a semester. It's just funny how you forget that little fact about my artistic background. Healthy debate, Will's painting sucks. Rico, healthy debate, my painting does better numbers than your college basketball content. How about that, healthy debate? Lot of talk when they were down early. They scoped you for... Shut up. And put a t-shirt on under that jersey, because God knows you smell like a wet cat. God, I hated that we had to do this, but... You know what? We just got the new Nuna, new little car seat that I can drive her around. And here's what we'll do. Since you're a cranky little boy today, we're gonna buckle you in. We're gonna buckle you in. I don't know. We're gonna buckle you in, and I'm gonna do what I do with my little girl. We're gonna drive around and we're gonna listen to Frozen until you calm down. We're gonna listen to the Frozen soundtrack until you calm down and stop being a little bitch.
I don't know if we had to play the whole video, but all right, we got him.
He's here.
All right.
Can you see the shot? What he's showing you?
He's showing the whole car. I mean, you got to show yourself if you're going to throw nuclear bombs, Will. All right, we got it. You did the comment yesterday. All right, you did the comment yesterday. All right. All right, you play the hits. Willie, play the hits. All right, so first things first. I would say not mopey, controlled, okay? Because when I'm out of control, we've seen that. So I would say healthy debate, not mopey, controlled.
Hey, Rico, healthy debate. I lived with you for a week in that office for surviving Barstool. Healthy debate. When I saw you at the Combine last week, it's kind of like, God, what just happened to this guy? Did he get fired and he's just working this thing for free? Like, he's just kind of walking around, shoulders hunched over. Rico,
I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous about the bench. Is it okay to have nervous energy? You perform every time. You barely made the fucking NFL. Don't tell me you were always like, big dick in there. Now you played 10 years undrafted. Tell me you were nervous at the Combine. Tell me you were nervous. You didn't even go to the Combine. You wore N1 shorts in your own backyard at a pro day. So don't tell me you've never been nervous. Don't tell me you've never been nervous. Don't tell me you've never been nervous.
But the vibes are always high. Rico, I'm always nervous. My heart was beating coming on this show. It's a healthy debate show, one of the biggest shows.
And then after the nerves were done, did I not, or did I say, hey, Will, the tournament, bro, I heard you might be there. It's gonna be awesome. Nebraska, they're getting going. Taminga, I'll give you all the things. Maybe I get a little envelope. Maybe I get hot. Willie's betting. He's got the tunnel of chaos money that just keeps falling from the sky like he's on a fucking game show. Maybe he throws his pal one. Maybe he calls his buddy on Friday knowing he was going to the tunnel of chaos. Hey, pal, here's how much a flight is to Vegas. Get out here, 10 grand, no questions asked. Maybe my pal does that. A guy who stabbed me in the back on Surviving Barstool. Got 100 grand, made $7 million in the NFL.
Yeah, you saw the twinkle in my eye light up at the end of the Combine when you're like, hey, March Madness, you Nebraska. And I started light up, okay, this is the Rico I know and love, and we love to be around, but not the one that's, just not. You have no good vibes sometimes when you're around you, Rico, and I don't know what it is.
A little
I gotta get it out
nervous.
of you.
Again, it was
I
one
gotta get
day
it out of you.
that I was a little nervous. Healthy debate, you're a little mopey about art. Little excessive about the art. I bumped into you on the street, and you pulled out a fucking shotgun. A literal, you went personal. We'll get through all the demands, the different things you said. You went literal shotgun on a bump in the road. And Healthy Debate, that painting may have never gotten to a big content thing. I kind of helped you out there, gave it a second life. It's like a dead script. I found it out of the drawer, and now I brought it back to life for you.
Healthy debate, Rico. If you're going to put the pads on, don't be upset when you get hit in the mouth. If you come in the hole and chin check me, don't get upset when I wreck you in the A-gap next series. Healthy debate. The painting got some good comments. Now, maybe the negativity held back, but Healthy Debate, you got to be proud of what you create every now and then, Rico. I think, hey, Healthy Debate, Rico had a tweet back in the day. Hey, if you have an off day, go read, go paint, go do something. But you want to come after the painting within 24 hours. It's like your mother had you. I'm sure she was fired up, but then she comes home to find out her friend's already talking shit. Hey, is somebody going to tell Rico's mom that the kid's ugly? Or is she going to figure it out on her own?
See, this is excessive. I do it. Again, we talk about like these are your hobbies. I am honored, bro. Apparently, I know you go to bed at 9:30 on a Saturday night. You know, when you're not going, my friend Shane, how funny is my buddy Shane? Hey Dane, we're gonna get another 10,000. Dana White, we're gonna get another 10,000. Shane on Saturday nights. I know you go to bed. I did know you were up Saturday night, you know, checking out the knockers like every other red-blooded American. Can't really blame you for that. But I did see a tweet. You were like, you don't know how excessive it is to go, how awesome how it is to go to bed at 10:30. So, like, what do? You got the notifications on me? I'm honored, bro. You're subscribed to Bosco on One. You're checking out my TikToks at 10:30. You got a big house, jerseys on the wall, nice wife, kids. You got no topics. You just check it in on my TikToks. I'm honored, bro. I'm honored that I'm one of your hobbies. I'm honored that you subscribe to the Bosco.
Absolutely, Rico. Healthy Debate, I enjoy following you. Healthy Debate, we're both in the content game. Healthy Debate, just like you got the Rico Bosco dogs out there. There's some dogs that feed me. Some say, hey, you check this vlog on Rico? And I go in, I see he's got me in these areas, and then you just go and shit on the painting, which is just insane to me that the work that day was that slow. That's like, I'm gonna write about a blog on how bad Will's painting was. Something I poured my heart and soul into, and was told, hey, this is some Willie Picasso stuff right here.
I also said of the two guys on your show, I said Taylor was illiterate when he had like a spelling error. We didn't hear a word about him. He's dapping up. Hey, buddy, we're still good. Like, because he knows I'm his boy. I thought we had enough like credit built up in the bank here that you're like, you know what? He missed a little bit of a payment. We're going to send an email. We're not going to go to his house and fucking bomb him and be like, give us the money, scumbag, because that's what you're doing at the Bank of Compton.
I had to pour back into it, Rico. It's been a while since I've taken anybody on a walk. That seemed the right thing to do since you want to write a fucking blog over a painting. Like all the things I do, you want to go after the painting that I created.
Fair enough. Frozen. Good song, not the best. Healthy Debate. Some Disney songs that you should be listening to better than Frozen. Let It Go. Hakuna Matata. Be Our Guest. Whole New World. Circle of Life. Bare Necessities, Jungle Book. Don't sleep on it. You're Welcome. Moana. Under the Sea. You've Got a Friend in Me. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Can't Wait to Be King. Colors of the Wind by Picasso. That shit makes you cry. What Dreams Are Made Of? Lizzie McGuire, technically under the Disney umbrella. And the two bangers. I know you're a little younger than me, but old enough you should know this movie. King of New York and Seize the Day by Newsies. Maybe we play a little Newsies soundtrack in the back for Little Rue. Move the culture up a little bit. Not just Frozen. That's basic. It's basic stuff.
That is basic stuff for my 2-year-old, or she's not 2 yet, but she is pretty basic right now. But Healthy Debate, love that entire list. Love the entire list you just gave. Healthy Debate, you missed out on what is potentially maybe the best album of Disney movies, and that is Tarzan.
I heard Tarzan's got some bangers. I didn't watch Tarzan. It skipped through. A lot of bangers.
You didn't watch Tarzan?
Didn't watch Tarzan. I think when it came out, I was a little bit older, off of the Disney phase. You know what I mean? You phase out of Disney to a degree. I know you come back into the Disney phase, but
Healthy Debate. If we ever get in this situation again where we got to buckle you in, I'll I'll play you the Tarzan soundtrack. Healthy Debate, for the first time in forever, is a very good one out of the Frozen soundtrack. Let It Go, I know that's the most popular one. But you got, do you want to build a snowman? Yeah, do you want to build a snowman? For the first time in forever, those are hitters that Rue loves as well. These are just on repeat that I got to sing to her every night.
Yeah. So the singer in Frozen is my girl Idina Menzel. You know where she got a big break, right? Let's see how cultured you are. I know you were all 10 big. You were all academic Big 10. I don't know if you cover the Broadway culture. She was in Rent. She was one of the leads in the original Rent. So Idina, we like Idina. Yeah, you never saw Rent. I know. It's about poor people, so you just kick them. So you just kick them to the side. That's what you do. So
no, Healthy Debate. What is this bullshit I'm hearing that I'm kicked out of the boys' club going to the bars?
We'll get to that. Yeah, that was my listen, Will. I was not gonna beat you back with the video. I wasn't gonna beat you back with the video. I went with the words. Right then, you were suspended. But I can't ever picture. Maybe it's me again. People are gonna be like, "Oh, way to blow Will. You look like him and Dana." But you're back. I can't not have you at the thing. You're also the mediator where Schrager's like, yo, I'm only coming if there's a buffer when this guy gets a little whacked out or Gaz starts going, Gaz is going to East Bar, grinding, getting a phone number. Gaz goes to West. Gaz is going to try and hit for the cycle. East, West, Window, and Main. He's going to try and take one of them down at each of them. So we need a little buffer.
The Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
Will, would you be opposed to doing like a head-to-head painting matchup with Rico on a stream? If we give you like 10 minutes, you guys got to knock out the best painting possible. Maybe we bring in like a naked model and you guys both have to paint her.
Well, all for that.
Or him.
Sorry, so answer that first.
Yeah, I'm down to do a head-to-head.
Okay.
And shout out the boys in the back. I know they were Team Willie when Rico was talking about all the painting shit. And my dog in the back was like, "Oh, I'm Team Will on this."
Yeah. How much do you think nude models get painted? We just looked it up. How much do you think nude models get painted for those classes? Get paid, I should say. It's disgustingly low.
We'll paint Glenny Balls naked.
I'm just saying. No, you know how you go.
That would be electric.
You go to those classes. How much do you think those people get paid? It's disgustingly low.
I don't know.
Bro, it's like $27 an hour. How much would you need to do that? I don't know if Jetski's got a exactly. At least it
was either 27 an hour or 27 total. I couldn't.
27 total is crazy, bro. It's not 1956.
That would be nuts.
All right, I'll give you
even 27 hours.
I got two more on the checklist here for you. Jason Kelce, I'm getting dragged by the Philly people. Your retirement thing. I know you didn't really have a big send-off with one team. You were a move-around guy. You didn't have the big, pop. You didn't have the big send-off. Yours was kind of like, oh, shit, and you read the papers and you get to go. So if you did, though, and I know Kelsey's a football guy, and he wears the fucking thong sandals, and he's too cool for school, and we all grew up playing for those guys who wear shorts in December, and it's like, look at me. Should he have worn sleeves to his fucking, at least a polo? Should he have worn why did he look like he walked out of the gym in a press conference? They're going to play that at the Ring of Honor. They're going to play that at Canton. Those clips are going to be around forever. Like, they're going to show those when he's at a game in 5 years, and it's like Jason Kelce, and he waves to the crowd. Could he put on a polo? All I'm asking is maybe a rowback, maybe a fucking Barstool polo, an Eagles polo, anything. He couldn't put on fucking full sleeves? I felt like Ari. Hey, Vince, you're making money now. Can you give your boy a full shirt? Talking about Dom. Like, he couldn't wear a polo. He couldn't wear a polo.
Healthy Debate. The Healthy Debate, that's him. That's his brand. That's Jason Kelce. Like, that's how it was for 13 years playing in the league at that high level. And that's his retirement. You clearly see how attached he is to being football, to loving the game that is football. I loved every second of it. Like, did he cry a lot? And I'm sure we can have some good, fun sketches that come from it. Absolutely. But it's only because, like, you can tell how much that guy loves ball. And he loves it so much. He couldn't even get through the first sentence without choking up. But I think that embodied everything about Jason Kelce that you enjoy, love, and appreciate. That the guy's coming out here with a sleeveless shirt. And again, Smitty said it. You're kind of making something out of nothing. Sometimes you got to be the villain out there in the content game.
Yeah, a little bit. The last one. All right, so the other way, too, the other one, you got to deliver on Boys Day. You got to start getting in front of this as well, group tech. Like, you got to get it going. We got to deliver on Boys Day. All right, the last one. You said it smelled like a wet cat. There's good wet cat, and there's bad wet cat. The good wet cat, when you have a nice button up, you spend $200 a catch, you open the door for her, maybe you know the maitre d'. It's like, oh yeah, how you doing? You got a good hair day, and you get in the car and you can smell the good cat. You know what I'm talking about? Do I smell like the good cat or the bad wet cat? There's good wet cat smell and there's bad wet cat smell. Good wet cat or bad, but good wet cat means you're calling me that as well. I'm just saying there's good cat wet and there's bad cat wet or wet cat. And also, how do you know what a bad wet cat smells like?
So you smell like the wet cat that the brothers talk about in the locker room. They say that white people have a stench and white women will smell like a wet cat and they all just die laughing about it. And I'm sitting there like, what are these guys talking about? So no, it wasn't a compliment. It's what the brothers used to say in the locker room.
Okay.
That white people smell like wet cats.
Okay. But you know about good wet cat as well. There's nothing better than a good wet cat on a Friday night.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Rico.
Yeah, exactly.
You give me, Taylor says it all the time. You give me a turkey sandwich and goggles, I'll be down there for hours.
All right. I appreciate it. Well, we can never be that mad at each other. I just wish if I bump into you on the street.
Sandwich.
Don't fucking.
What are you doing with the sandwich?
Don't pull out the bazooka, Will. Enough with the fucking bazooka. We already know you have my number.
Hey,
Dozen. Surviving Barstool. We got it, Will. We got it. We got it. You got it.
Meet me in the A gap. I love you, Rico.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, I'll see you later, buddy. Always a pleasure having Will. Always a pleasure. We got a little worked up. Yeah, he didn't see the wet cat line coming. You guys didn't even see that.
I didn't see that coming at all. A lot of woofs in the chat, though. Old dog.
Yeah,
got some new tricks.
Exactly. Dukes, empty him out. None? All right, I guess he enjoyed Will. Give me a final play, Jetski. All right, we'll tease this quick while you think of it as well, or whatever. We got the thing with Robbie.
Yes.
Sit down on Robbie. We're calling it. I think you would like this. I gave him Can't Hardly Wait, which is just over its 25th anniversary. It's one of my top 10 all-time films. Robbie gave me a movie called Warrior with Tom Hardy, which is excellent. We kind of trade off, 45 minutes, whatever, half and half. The movie, different things like that. Robbie's a guy I think you can pick his brain, and now you can do with that. This is something I think you could do with a lot of people in the office. Like Jeff can recommend the movie. Feidelberg, I think there's a lot of people who you didn't have their interest, and you trade off the different movies. So that's the first of this one. Let us know how you like that. That's dropping Thursday at 4 o'clock as well. So give me the final play.
You gave a couple of Disney songs that you like. Give me top 3 non-Disney related songs in movies.
Original
songs from movies.
All right. Off the jump.
I can give you one if you.
Off the jump. Now I'm blanking on the title.
Blame Canada, South Park movie.
No, hold on. The gold medal to me.
I think that won a Grammy, by the way.
What's the song in Eurotrip? Scotty's mom. Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know
Is up there.
Was it Mark Wahlberg? Not Mark Wahlberg. Matt Damon was the singer.
Was the singer in that. I don't know how they got him in that, but that's an all-time cameo. What's the other one? What's the one you said? Blame Canada?
Blame Canada from South Park movie. The entire South Park movie soundtrack won a Grammy.
Blame Canada was really good. There was another one I was thinking of as well that I just blanked on.
The Greatest Showman?
Fuck. Greatest Showman? Were those originals? That don't really count. They're like actually singing.
High School Musical, we're all in this together. But that's Disney, never mind.
Greatest Showman.
There was another one I was just thinking of. It's animated too.
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
With that trick.
It's animated too. Fuck. Yeah, Scotty doesn't know.
Moana?
No, non-Disney. Non-Disney.
Tom Green's version of whatever he's singing to the rat. It's very funny.
Stanko says it's called. No, he said Tom Green.
Tom Green, when he's singing to the rat. Is he singing to the rat, or is he just kind of chanting?
Jay and Silent Bob in the beginning of the, I think Clerks 2.
Oh, Eminem's raps.
Yes, in 8 Mile.
Up there. Blame Canada's really good. Fuck, there's another one I was thinking of that's animated. It's gonna hit me on the way home, and I don't know what the fuck it is. But yeah, Scotty, I'd put Scotty Doesn't Know up there. No, there's another one from. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Team America, World Police.
Oh, everybody has, yes.
America. America, fuck yeah.
Well, they have a song about rent.
I know. Yeah. America, fuck yeah, is up there. So I'd go Scotty Doesn't Know, America, fuck yeah, and...
Blame Canada?
No, what was the other one I said in between those?
Oh, the. I don't know. I thought you said. Blame.
Yeah, maybe blame Canada for now. Blame Canada as well. So, all right, that's Healthy Debate. Thanks to Will Compton for coming in, dunking on us once again. Appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. Healthy Debate. Go like and subscribe. Check us out.